We have Michelle, Grace, Ashley, Sandra, and Victoria. Here are my note cards. When I was a kid, I enjoyed staying up late at night, like most kids do. One of the many things I enjoyed doing was playing card games. My mom would tell me, put the cards away and go to bed. However, naturally, I never listened. My mom would then tell me, playing card games past 12 a.m. was like playing games with El Diablo. I made sure that I was in bed no later than 11:59 p.m. every single night since. Our topic for today is Latin American folklore and legends. We'll be going over storytelling in Latin America, two of the most popular folklore and legends in Latin America, and the importance of these stories on Latin American children. You will be obtaining a better understanding as to why storytelling is important to Latin America culture. I'm Latin American, and I have heard many of these stories that have taught me very valuable life lessons. Before we get into the story of La Llorona, let us first learn about Latin American storytelling. Storytelling in Latin America is important for many different reasons. The most important reason that stories are passed down from generation to generation is to preserve the culture. The website nochedecientos.org on April 21st, 2021 quotes Augusta Baker's statement that children need to hear stories that give them a sense of their own culture, as well as stories that introduce them to other ways of thinking and doing, and that inherently teach respect for other cultures. Children are able to also learn about history, morals, and traditions from their elders through stories. And finally, another source of entertainment for children is through storytelling. The stories that we're going to go talk about in my second point teach children to behave, but they're also very entertaining for those who are thrill-seeking. The first story is the story of La Llorona, and it's one of the most popular stories all over Latin America. La Llorona is a woman who is poor and from a small village. She was with a very, very rich man who gave her everything she could ever imagine, including 2 children. Her relationship, however, wasn't so great. So she found out that he was getting married to another woman. Out of anger and jealousy, she went home and drowned her 2 children in a lake. Legend says that La Llorona haunts rivers, lakes, and streams looking for her 2 children for all eternity as her punishment for such a horrible act. This legend will keep your kids from staying out too late. But when you put them to bed, make sure to watch for their closets, because there may be another hungry monster looking for their next meal. Another popular story all over Latin America is the story of El Cucuy, or the boogeyman. El Cucuy is a shadowed monster who lurks at the night looking for children to kidnap. He also likes feeding on children who misbehave. Parents tell their children this lullaby. Duérmete, niño. Sleep, my baby. Duérmete ya. Sleep, baby, do. Que viene el Cucuy. The boogeyman's coming. Y te llevará. And he'll take you. Duérmete, niño. Sleep, my baby. Duérmete ya. Sleep, baby, do. Que viene el Cucuy. The boogeyman's coming. Y te comerá. And he'll eat you. These stories traumatized me as a kid. And even to this day, I sleep with a nightlight. And I watch out when I get up in the middle of the night, so make sure nothing snatches my legs and pulls me under the bed. Thanks, Mom. These stories are also very popular in Texas. There are many stories of people who have sighted La Llorona and El Cucuy lurking around at night. So if you hear a woman whining for her 2 children, run the other way. But why would parents teach their children such horrible stories? We will find out in my third and final point. Why is storytelling making a big impact on Latin American children? Well, according to TexasStandard.org, on April 21st, 2021, children are told these stories to scare them into good behavior. Many parents tell their children the story of La Llorona and El Cocoy to stop them from running away or staying outside too late, because they never know if a monster is lurking at night ready to snatch them away forever. However, according to FluentU.com, on April 21st, 2021, these stories are very useful in teaching children Spanish. Although terrified, many children enjoy reading and learning of these types of stories. They're very short and creepy, which is great for their short attention spans. I hope I still have your attention, but enough with the scary stories since we've reached our conclusion. Our topic today was Latin American folklore and legends. We have learned the significance of storytelling in Latin America, some of the most scary and most taught stories in Latin America, and we finished with the impact of these stories on Latin American children. The folklore and legends we have gone over today are meant for children. However, they teach us to be careful at night because we never know what's lurking and waiting for us at the end of the road under the flickering street lamp. Be careful, be safe. Thank you. Yay!